record that. Okay, so I'm recording it on here. So what I'd like to do is, start with a, okay, camera rolling. So I've got the both screencast and a video, so I can cut this together. I'm just exploring how we can create easy workflows for constant ongoing documentation, including collaborative video edit. So on the last icons, the graphics meeting, we did decently well on it. We were able to upload stuff to the YouTube and then just share a folder, like an edit folder from the Kdenlive open source video editing. And therefore, that file is only like 100K or whatever. So we can edit movies, like basically share that between different people by just having that file available while all the assets are uploaded to YouTube, so that anyone can actually do this remotely. So it's an interesting experiment. We're continuing on that. Okay, but here I'd just like to introduce the Tractor Working Group. So I'm going to actually start like way at the top as far as OSE with the, describing the work that we do on the Global Village construction site. But one way to, I think the thing to keep in mind is the distributive economics aspect that underlies all the stuff that we do, because in principle we should be able to get a lot of people involved in serious development under the promise that everyone benefits. And it's it's a simple message that how do we collaborate truly openly, right? When the potential is getting the best product out there on something, like perhaps the only example that has been shown like that is the 3D printer. If you look at the history of open source, where right now, I mean, pretty much the open source 3D printers have fed the entire industry, which is, you can say that's a major accomplishment for 3D printing. And with open source and ecology in general, we're just trying to explore these kinds of processes for other things. So here's the MicroTrac Working Group. The goal is to start that process, and as we go forward, get many more people involved around the design of a product that's pretty much wide applicability. And we've already proved the Power Cube that it works pretty well, and we're just building on top of the Power Cube right now as the example of collaborative development. So let's see, Tom Griffin, you put in a file for the latest MicroTrac. So let's pretty much get right to it. Last time we pretty much started on a project basically taking the MicroTractor back up again, so we're working off the latest Power Cube design. So Tom, you've got an updated file for the MicroTrac. Let's see, so the file, Tom, the file you linked to right here, opensourceecology.org/wiki-microtrac 2015. User to enhance both the PC7 use with the MicroTrac. Okay, Tom, how far are you on the actual design of the where are you at on a SketchUp design of the Power Cube altogether?
The frame still presents a bit of an issue for me, because as we discussed a little bit, the exhaust is outputting directly against one of the structural members. So I've got to resolve that. One thing that can resolve it, at least partially, is to use that curved sailpipe extension.
Yeah.
So I need to get that figured out now, how to draw that thing in. The other thing that I wanted to do with it, because I keep looking at the Toro Bingo, where the driver sits at behind, and he's behind it, and in front of where he's standing, he has a full set of controls over there. And I did find on that Toro website, they have a full operator's manual, and they show the layout of the control panel, and they show all of the parts, how they assemble, and they tell you what all the parts are, which I found to be very, it's good information to draw from, to learn how they did it, so that, and the old saying is that how to go, to duplicate is to the highest form of flattery, or flattery,
Right.
And so what we could at least do is use these as guidelines for doing something that could be compatible, especially for if we could reuse their implements, and also just end up with a better product.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Build on what's already there.
I did find that they use a dual pump. It's basically a single drive shaft on with two pumps attached to it. One is a 4 gallon per minute pump, and one is a 10.8 gallon per minute pump. And they have a selector so you can switch between a high and low, which is basically high speed, low torque, and then